Hi fellow birdies!
I'm back!
My name is Krista and we have a special guest today with my Papaw. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see him again for a long time, and he's here visiting for Evan's birthday today. And we're going to be having a little party later, but we thought we would do a little video for you guys because it's been a while. So, today we have Hardee's. Now, I've never done Hardee's for this channel before. So, we got chicken tenders and french fries, and I got a 5-piece, and you ended up getting a 3-piece.
That's
now,
all I want. That's
the funny thing is that they actually forgot our fries order, so I had to make my own fries. But at least I had some handy.
Oh. All right.
So,
besides, I just left 6 inches of snow.
That's a lot.
On Thursday.
Well, at least you didn't get snowed in.
I got snowed in, but I drove it out. It was 4 inches of snow on my driveway. And they hadn't scraped the road in front of my house. Now, the main road, fine. But my road is going to the road, main highway. It wasn't scraped. They couldn't get it, well, too much snow, and they was everywhere else.
Well, I'm just glad you got here safe.
Oh, I got here.
But anyway, if you haven't done so already, be sure to click the red button down below to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to receive notifications. Let's go. So, let's see. What do you want to start with?
Oh, I'm going to start with a...
Let's start with the fries. And then we got honey mustard.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad combo.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I still do prefer ketchup, though, probably, when it comes to eating french fries, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Just something about the taste, but honey mustard's not bad, too.
Well, I said I wanted honey mustard, and you could have had ketchup.
Yeah, but, you know, why not enjoy what you want to enjoy? I want to enjoy what you want to enjoy.
I'll eat it. Well, anyway, I'm glad to be back down, and I told you I'd be there one day.
Yeah, and he's back. So I'm going to try a tender.
On the way.
Not
I'll
bad.
do. I'll do the same. The only problem I have with chicken fingers, they put too much
bread on there, right?
Too much bread for me.
Yeah, like it feels like it's mainly bread instead of chicken. Not bad, but it's not the best.
Well, it's okay. They're good.
So what have you been doing up there in the mountain lately?
Working on making how enclosing the front porch and insulating them. I got it on the outside and got the insulation in, but I haven't got the
wall?
I
The wall.
haven't got the wall on the inside yet.
I don't know. So, you live up there close to Knoxville, right?
2.5 hours above Knoxville. 4 miles this side of North Carolina line.
Well, you might as well just say you live in North Carolina then.
No, I'm still in Tennessee.
Well, I guess.
Little old town of Rome Mountain. It's about 35 miles from Dollywood, northwest of Dollywood.
Why don't you go there for a vacation sometime?
This virus hit.
Oh.
Right after I moved up there.
No, we last went there, I think it was like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 years ago, and we brought Evan with us, and he actually rode in a helicopter for the first time. Me too. I've never even been in one.
You ain't never been?
Mm-mm. That was cool.
Well, let's see.
That was cool.
I rode a helicopter in 1955.
When you were in the Korea War, he still wears that hat, guys.
Well, might as well. I was there.
How long were you stationed there for? Like, what was it 18?
18
months. I remember you said that.
18 and a half months. Cold months.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
You never stepped foot in North Korea, did you? You did? Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You know, I've actually wanted to go to South Korea because they sell like this cool kind of food and stuff like that. That's actually where most people who do these kinds of videos come from. They come from their area as well as, you know, the United States and so forth. But
Well, the reason I say I was in North Carolina, North Korea, we were stationed up on the DMZ zone. So one day we were going out to the field practice, and the little second lieutenant turned the wrong way, and we went into North Korea.
well, did you run into any soldiers or anything like that?
There was soldiers standing at the gate when we went through.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know what was going on. Well, we didn't either. I was in the fourth platoon, and we went in. Well, it took us about an hour to turn around and get back out. We were glad to get out of there.
I bet. So, you flew back to the United States, right?
No. I was on a boat, a ship. And they were about 3,000 or 4,000 soldiers coming back
Right.
from over there. I would say they were about 3,000 to 4,000 people on the boat. I don't know. But anyway, we were like these French fries on the boat.
There's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of us. We came back into California.
California. Well, where did you land at? San Francisco or?
San Francisco.
San Francisco Bay. That's where a lot of the ships come in from. So I was thinking probably that. You know.
We coming out of the Golden Gate Bridge. We could look up and see it when we went under it.
I've always wanted to go to California.
Well,
what was it like? Well, it's been so long, but
we went into and docked. We got off and went to the debarking stations. We got on a bus and went to the our base outside, I think.
Stadium? What did you guys station at a stadium or something?
We went to our base.
Okay.
And we got off the boat. And it took us about 3 days to process in and then catch a train going home. Man. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. The fourth day, I was on the train. I got to Chattanooga. And it'd be another day before I got on home to Knoxville.
Traveling back in those days took a lot longer because you didn't have all these interstates and highways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like I remember my dad, when he went to, traveling from Chicago to, North Alabama, they had to mainly take, roads that were only 2-lane because they didn't have the interstates and stuff built yet. They were I think they were in the process of building them, weren't they? Like back in the 60s and something like that. Yeah. So traveling back then was really slow. So.
Well, up there where I live, the main road is Interstate 19.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2-lane. Right down through town.
Are the roads that close to where you live still like 2-lane or is it interstate?
2-lane.
No. They need to upgrade.
No, not up there. They won't upgrade because they don't want to upgrade in that little town.
Right. They need to upgrade.
I would like some too. Because the road that goes up to my house, or my daughter's house, 2 cars just barely can pass.
It's like one of those.
That's how narrow it is.
I remember there's like some farm roads that are only kind of like 1 lane, or they're so small.
Actually, now they're 2-lane, but they're close to the in front of the trailer where I live. You had when you meet a car or a truck like mine, you get them almost off in the grass on each side of the road to pass. That's how narrow the road is.
Right. It's like back in those days, they just didn't have much in the way for travel. What kind of cars did you guys have back in those days? Like, when did you first start driving a car? Excuse me.
Well, when I first learned to drive, it was on the tractor in the field.
Yeah, and you're working on the farm.
Mm-hmm. And when I got my first car, when I got my first one, I got out in 56. I bought it in 56. It was a little 2-door coupe. And the gas was like 15 cents a gallon.
15. And now it's like over $2 again. It was $3 a few years ago. And then it's just people weren't traveling very much. Now it's just gone back down, but
no, it's going back up.
Yeah.
Cause I bought gas in Elizabeth, which is 15 miles below my house. Was $2.57, I think. And when I filled up in Huntsville, it was $2.89.
Your truck takes unleaded gas, right? The 87 one. And my car does too. It takes 87, but I think since I bought it about a year ago, I've had that car for about a year. I've only driven like 2,000 miles. That's it. I just
that
don't
ain't
go
bad.
anywhere. Yeah. Well, it's already got 144,000 miles on it, and it's only 5 years old.
Well, mine is
when I bought my car.
Mine is 20 years old.
That truck's 20 years old. It's from 2000.
01. It's an 01.
Dang.
It's got a little over
When did you buy that car? Was it 2014?
14.
Yeah. Because I remember we went to that dealership. That car's been running really good.
Well,
How many miles does it have on it now?
I haven't had too much trouble out of mine. In other words, I'm satisfied with it.
Well, I know that. He's a truck kind of guy. You've
I
always liked driving those trucks.
I like trucks.
And I remember Mamaw, she used to have that 93 Ford Taurus, and it was green.
Mm-hmm.
And then, she had that Cadillac, DeVille.
We sold the green Ford and bought the Cadillac
Right.
for her.
Yeah.
Because I had a van.
Yeah, it was that black and white van. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah,
Getting full.
You're getting kind of full already? Alright, yeah.
Well, I'm a slow eater.
Well, that gives us more time to talk about things. I don't mind.
I know you.
I like him sharing our stories with us. As I said, there's a lot of people who've been missing you. He got a big fan base, right, guys?
Well, tell him how I said hi. Well, I said hi.
I just wish I could do more of these with you. I always have fun doing them.
Well.
Because it's a way to spend time with you and also learn about your life and what you went through.
Well, that's about it. Only I used to work on construction.
What kind of construction did you used to do?
Highways.
You built highways?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of highways?
The highway around Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
285 all the way around Atlanta. I helped build all of it, but about 6 miles. I drove a truck with all the concrete.
Yeah, the big barrel truck.
No.
Not that one? Mm-hmm. That's the one with the concrete that keeps it mixed up, no?
You know the dump truck,
yeah, the big dump trucks, yeah.
We put the concrete in it and dumped it in a hopper. The hopper would raise up, drop it in the tray, and it'd move up, spreading the concrete.
Nowadays, it's like there's this house right down the road from our house. It's lately I've been seeing them pour this big driveway, and one example I remember is when we were pouring that concrete pad back in where when I grew up. I can't for privacy reasons, but we were building this concrete area garage back years ago, and you guys used like wooden boards and you had string across it. It kind of helped like make sure it was evenly spread. So yeah, so that's sort of how they do it.
Well,
was it kind of like that, I guess, or
the drums that the concrete was in. Well, it depends on what you would drive up. Making a driveway. But on that, doing that 4-lane, 2-lane, highway, you didn't have enough trucks with the barrel. on it.
Yeah, I guess that were they starting to come out with the trucks back then, or was it?
Possibly. I don't know when they come out with them. But we were doing the dump truck. And we had 40-something trucks. 40 odd trucks.
You need more. You need more than that.
Hmm?
You need more than that.
No.
No?
Because they only could get so many in front of that truck. Because if it sat too long, the concrete would get hard and you couldn't dump it.
It's just like, I kind of wished I had lived back in that era. For some reason, I feel like I have more in common with the 50s, 60s, or even maybe 80s than the current era for some reason. I just like those times more.
Well, back then, it was in the 60s and 70s when I was doing all that. I tried. Oh, let's see. I worked on the farm after I got back from Korea. $4 a day.
How much would that be in today's standards, you think?
Oh, God, about $40. About $25
About $20 an hour.
An hour.
Yeah,
now.
the minimum. I think the minimum wage is 15. Is that 15 these days? Yeah. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I last heard. But I tell you, cars back then were a few $100s instead of tens of thousands of dollars. So yeah.
Back then, you could buy a car or a truck, something like mine, but it'd just be standard, plain, for about $2,000.
Well, what's the difference between standard and plain?
Plain and standard is the same, about the same. It might be 4-door. A plain car would be 2-door. A standard car would be 4-door, to me, to my way of thinking. I don't know about the others.
But you always just used to love trucks, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Chuck's the complete opposite. He does not like trucks. Like, there was just one time, I think he had to drive the U-Haul here when we were moving the furniture. That was not a pleasant experience for Chuck.
Why didn't you drive it?
I have no experience driving trucks. I've only driven a BMW, a Suzuki, and a Chevy Sonic in my lifetime. That's the 3 cars I've owned.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I've driven my dad's car a few times. I've driven Chuck's car, every now and then. So I'm not a big truck person myself, but hey.
Well, I am. Like I say, I've driven trucks all my life. And cars. I've had a couple of cars. But I prefer a truck. Because if I want to throw something in the back of it, it's too big to get in the car. I got room.
But, I mean, like, say, for example, around Christmas time when we were getting our treadmill, we got a treadmill in the house here, we had to have, another family member come out and help us, carry back to the house in their truck because we didn't have enough room in our car. So the treadmill was so huge, like, literally, because we didn't have any room in our car for that, so... So trucks are.
Well, you had to put the handle and everything on when you got it in the house.
Yeah, but the same, the box was so huge that it couldn't fit in the back of our car.
Yeah. No, I know.
It was a huge box.
Mm.
Like, literally.
You had to turn it up sideways to get it in the door.
Mm-hmm. And we had to have, like, I think 3 people help carry it in. The box is so heavy. The Dodge treadmill is big enough to support truck's weight. So it's all these treadmills are only made for like 220 pounds. So this one is supportive up to 265. So it was hard to find one that was in a good price range that would support his weight. So.
That was better.
Mm-hmm. I think these fries turned out to be better than Hardee's anyway.
Mm-hmm.
These are actually, I know these are great value fries, but they're not bad.
Mm. What?
I'm just glad to see you again.
Okay.
You know me.
I know.
They'll be back.
All right.
Well, when are you going to be back?
I don't know.
You know you're always welcome here. But anyway, guys, that's all the time we have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this wonderful video of my sweet grandpa and just be able to spend time with him again.
This crazy ones.
I always have fun with you. And
I'll try. I'll try. Love you.
I love you too. But anyway, be sure to click the red button below to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications. And I will see you guys on Friday with a new video. This is Crystal and my Papaw
Elmer.
signing out. Bye, birdies.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.